What is up, guys? It's your boy Ultra Villain back to you for another video. We're going to be discussing Master Duel and Duel Links and how Duel Links needs to get their shit together. So Master Duel, if you didn't know, came out only like a week ago, and I'm already impressed by the game. The game honestly is 10 out of 10. I'm honestly surprised on how good Master Duel has been and how well it's doing, honestly. Master Duel has almost all the cards that I would want to get from the TCG, and the gameplay is really nice, and the crafting system is immaculate. It allows me to get all the decks that I would want, and I can get them pretty much F2P for the most part. Duel Links, on the other hand, has many more things going on about it. For the last few years and a half, the game has been trash. It's been absolutely garbage, and this is coming from someone who has played the game religiously for like 3 years straight. I didn't take any breaks. I played it every single day. So I'm pretty sure I'm a very good candidate to talk about this game. Honestly, it all started to go downhill once the Blue Eyes anniversary came out. It was still like a pretty good game, but once that anniversary came out, there wasn't much going on for the game. It always just felt like the game just it just felt like there wasn't nearly as much going on after the huge ban list hit with that banned Shiranui, Karakuri, invoked. It pretty much banned everything. After it did all of that, the game started to go downhill. There was less decks coming out, and we got to the Zexal era, and for the most part in that era, it was just only Harpy, Red Eyes Dragon Archfiend, and Gaga or Onomats being meta, and all those other decks kind of got wiped out. Onomats stayed meta relevant for a couple months, and Harpy has been around for almost a year. Honestly, it's going to almost a year. The deck honestly just hasn't died. It's still tier 1, I believe, from when I'm recording this video. It's still meta relevant from what I know. So that statement still stands. It's January 2022, going on February, and Harpy is still meta relevant. That doesn't sound right. So honestly, and then Arc 5 comes around. We get a whole new world after Zexal didn't even get that much. The Xyz era didn't even really do much. We only got a couple of Xyz cards that were good here and there, like the Spider and all that. But I'm kind of getting off track. But once Arc 5 hit, it didn't really do much. It didn't really do much for the game, and they weren't releasing anything good. And honestly, that was kind of the final nail in the coffin for me as a Duel Links player. Once Arc 5 didn't really do much for me, I was kind of taking way more time off the game, and now, as we are speaking of this video, I haven't even touched the game for a week. I haven't touched the game for a week, which is the longest time that I've stayed off of that game for a while. So the longest time in a while that I stayed off the game, and I did it willingly too. So it wasn't like, oh, I chose I just was busy and all that, and I didn't want to play the game. No, I chose to not play it because there was no content being released on the game. The stuff they give us are shit, and there's no community engagement at all. And I honestly feel like the only thing that's holding up Duel Links right now is the community itself, like the YouTube community, especially the YouTube community. Because if it wasn't for Duel Links meta, shout out to Duel Links, shout out to Decade, Yami Blood, shout out to you, Duel Links Entertainment, sup Rye. If it wasn't for Playmaker, like cat with a mustache, if it wasn't for them, honestly, Duel Links just wouldn't survive. Well, I wouldn't say wouldn't survive, because as I stand to this video, I don't think Duel Links is dead, and I don't want it to die. I hope that it doesn't die, but from what it looks like currently, if they don't do anything soon, the game will die, and I don't want the game to die I don't want the game to die for me, especially because Duel Links was the game that got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Because if it wasn't for Duel Links, I wouldn't have came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I quit the TCG as Link Summons started to come out, because I really wasn't. I already kind of wasn't rocking with Pendulum Summons, and then once Link Summons came out, it was kind of a big turnoff for me. So I kind of left. But Duel Links was able to bring me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And get me engaged with Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Even if I didn't play the TCG, I still was having fun with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was still part of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community for the most part. But hopefully Duel Links doesn't die. Hopefully everyone who sees this video, they share it with their friends, share it with anybody you can share it with. Share it with your mom, share it with your grandma, share it with your sister. I don't care who. Share it with everybody. I'm starting how do I put this? I'm currently working. Sorry. I'm along with Yami Blood when he started the hashtag Save Duel Links, and I really wanted to get my opinion out there on the progress of Duel Links and how I feel about Duel Links as of late, and how Master Duel fully opened my eyes to how bad Duel Links is. I already knew it was bad, but Master Duel just completely fucking exposes them. And especially with Master Duel coming out on phone very soon, globally. It's sorry in Japan and other spots from when I'm recording this. But if Master Duel is already doing this on PC, once it gets on phone, the community for Duel Links is going to get even worse, because that's where most of Duel Links players are. Most of them play on phone. So once they get on phone, things can change a lot. But I hope that doesn't happen, and we can all kind of come to a conclusion where both games can coexist. If you don't want to play the TCG, you shouldn't have to play the Master Duel. I don't want that. I always want Duel Links to be there as an option, because I know not everyone likes Duel Links, because I have a friend that's that's for the most part a Duel Links player, but he doesn't want to play the TCG because he's more into Duel Links because Duel Links is a faster paced game. It's way more engaged. I wouldn't say what, it's way more engaging in terms of the duels, because of the voice acting they have in the game, which is one of their biggest things for me, which is I'll always give them praise for that, for having the voice actors from the anime just actually like act out their characters will honestly always be something that I enjoy about the game. And the skills, making it one of the biggest things for Duel Links has going for it is the anime feel. Sorry, this video is going on for a little longer than I expected, but this is a whole opinion. This is just raw, unedited. Just kind of raw and unedited. Just there will be a little bit of editing, but dueling. But that's the biggest thing Duel Links has going for it. It's more of an anime based thing, while Master Duel is more of you get a simulation of the real TCG, of the TCG cards. But that's my little rant. I'll be, like I said, I'm along with Yami Blood when he puts out the hashtag Save Duel Links, and these are my things I think Duel Links should do and Konami should do to like improve Duel Links and like get it up to where the Master Duel is currently at. Add a crafting system. The crafting system in Master Duel is amazing, and it allows for people to like make their favorite decks while not having to spend nearly as much time and effort to like make those decks. It allows them to make their decks in like 1 or 2 days. Like I was able to make 2 decks in 2 days due to the crafting system. Sure, I blew through almost all my gems to do it, but at least I was able to make the deck. So you should have that same thing in Duel Links. There's no reason not to have it other than greed. I get it, as someone who aspires to be a game developer and to go into the gaming business, I get on the company standpoint, on a business standpoint, that you have to reach a certain amount of like revenue to like keep the game up and to keep the servers up, because that stuff ain't cheap. But I get it. But like still, you can add this stuff, and you know you can. And 2, add better boxes, add better structure decks. You've been severely lacking on that, in that department. That Dark Magician structure deck, as a Dark Magician player, I'm disrespected that you tried to sell me that, because I didn't buy it. And I'm someone who is pay to win. I do spend money on your game, so when you're talking to me, I do spend money on your game. So if I'm not willing to spend money on it, and I actually like Dark Magician, what makes you think the F2P players are going to want to spend money on it? You just add better structure decks, add better things. Stop paywalling all these cards. Like, if you didn't have Book of Moon, you were screwed. I had Book of Moon, but I know a lot of people were complaining when Book of Moon is in a selection box, and it's hard to get. You're just paywalling the hell out of players, and that causes the community to like go into 2 separate sides. Because there will be a pay to win community, which is, I'm on that community nonetheless, and then there's be an F2P community who complains about all the pay to win players having all these advantages over them because they can't afford to have these decks. That shouldn't be the case. Not at all. Because Master Duel, no decks are paywalled. Not even decks. Cards in general aren't paywalled. All the decks are in cards that you want. You can get them. And you can even get them with the crafting system. None of it is paywalled. If you have the UR gems or SR, whatever you have, to make it, you can make it. Like, instantly. So, Konami, really add these things. And also, please make a good Duelist Pass. Because there's no reason for whatever you call the Duelist Pass for that to be a Duelist Pass. Because it sucked. It absolutely sucked. Oh yeah, I get to auto duel more, and you listen to music, which I can do anyway on my phone, and just play it on YouTube or on my PC, where I can just pull up YouTube and just play it while I'm streaming. What reason do I have to spend money on that? Absolutely none. And finally, I honestly forgot for a second what was the last one complaint that I had. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, also there it is. Can you update auto duels? No one wants to sit there and auto duel. I get I have to grind the game to get gems, which is fair, but like there's no way to make it more fun, because I might not like solo mode nearly as much as I might not like solo mode like that, but I'm willing to do that than have to do fucking legendary gates and grind the same thing over and over again to grind XP, character XP, to get gems. I don't know how you would update this, but do something to it. Like, just make events and stuff just more entertaining. Take advantage of what you have. Like, if you're gonna make yourself an anime-based game, make it feel more like an anime-based Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. But anyway, that's enough of my ranting. Hopefully Konami listens to what I say. And hopefully you guys share this video. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you hit the like button, this video can get out to more people. Hopefully, I can get as much people to see this video as possible. I know not a lot of people are subscribed to me, but I would humbly appreciate it if you would subscribe to me, share the video with your friends, get my name out there. And also, it's been real. Your boy Ultravillain is out.